stuttering along till the end of the season. Can game number 46 get here and go past, please? Literally, title of the video is waiting for the season to end. That game kind of surmised really what was been the problem all season, and this is coming from someone who's, sorry for swearing, is a clean sheet wanker, and I will die on that name. But yeah, it just reiterated the point, like I've said loads of times, for the need for a proven striker in the summer. And I'm not going to get into the Speakman thing because I've already got my thoughts into it. Again, I expect it to be respected, and as long as any people are respectful in the comments, no problem disagreeing whatsoever. But all I'll say is, like I've said loads of times, he is on he's on thin ice with a lot of supporters. Where I think that in general, when you actually look at the stuff that he has done and the players him and Harvey have brought in, you can say what you want about this season, but for me, prior to this season, I did feel like the majority of more signings were good than not so good. And even then, I still think there were signings that were made this season that I think have been written off too quickly. But having said that, that's one of the two glaring issues. The other one being an experienced Corey Evans type of midfielder. Because although it was good to see Evans back, there's no guarantees he's going to be the same player at this point. And at the end of the day, next season, I think that needs to be addressed. But again, for the love of goodness sake, if we don't bother to address the fact we need a proven striker, and I'm talking, then Speakman's got nowhere to stand on with that. Same with Harvey, the whole regime as a whole, they've got nowhere to stand on with something like that, because it's been a problem that has been repeatedly not addressed for so long. I do stand by the fact that I think until this season, and you can say what you want about how we spent the money this year, Speakman, I stand by the fact, hasn't had the budget to work with. But when he will have the budget to work with, whether it's through player sales or even if this is supposed £20 million loan comes in, we've got no excuse then. But again, I'm just repeating old ground at this point. As for the game, it was just kind of dead. There's pretty much nothing happened. I can't remember a real clear-cut chance I think that Sunderland had. Did I think we deserved to get beat? Personally, no. But if any team did deserve to win, it was probably Millwall, just 'cause I think they had the slightly better opportunities. But we went 1-0 down, of course, to Duncan Watmore. And the game just petered out to a 1-0 loss, really. And it just goes to prove that at the end of the season, we're just kind of waiting for the season to end at this point. And there's things that need addressing in the summer, but I'll go into more in depth in the aftermath on Fans React with Sean. But yeah, I'm just kind of bored of talking about this season now. It's just kind of like deflating. We were never going to get sucked into a relegation battle, but from Swansea onwards at the back end of February, we're never going to push the top six either. Which isn't good enough, by the way, because the standard at the start of the season should have been challenging for playoffs. And make no mistake, next season, I'll go more into depth in this when the season's finished. Next season, the expectation's got to be top six at minimum. It just, especially depending on who goes up and who comes down. But that's the time for the future. As for now, well done to Millwall. It was a good win for them. They were never going to go down at this point, but that's all but confirmed safety for them now. But yeah, there's issues in the summer that need to be addressed. As simple as that. And as we know, we've got, and something I will quickly mention is the head coach thing as well. I'm hoping to God that this summer we do not mess around and, well, basically with maybe getting someone who might be a bit better because they might want a bit more of their backroom staff, or whether they, we have to pay a bit of compensation to get them. Like, with all due respect, we are Sunderland, and in that sense, I think we need to start acting like we're Sunderland. Yeah, again, be realistic and not be stupid, but yeah, Sunderland need to help themselves more going into the close season. Like, guys, I love you and leave you there. There's not much to talk about. 2 more games left. I'm going to Watford next week, so yeah, just get me to the end of the season already. If you're not a regular subscriber and you're watching this video and you think I've earned it from you, just hit the subscribe button. All you got to do is click subscribe. As Sean says, free, doesn't cost a penny. And yeah, I'll see you guys at Watford. But thanks to everyone who does watch and is giving me support. It does mean a lot. Take care, you lovely lot. See you all next time.